online and on your smart speaker. Trinity Land Rover. Ask about guaranteed future value on our Land Rover range today.
Hit News Briefing. Hey there, I'm Scott Leek with your news briefing. Around 1 million Aussies will receive more help from the government today, with welfare payments jumping by around 6%. This will, for example, see youth allowance payments jump by between $19 and $40 a fortnight. However, welfare groups say this is not enough. Frances Sullivan from Catholic Social Services is looking at it today as a down payment.
It now needs throughout 2023 to increase those payments so that disadvantaged people who are barely hanging on by their fingernails can feel some real relief.
Police say most of the crowds who flocked to our major cities to ring in the new year behaved themselves, with only a handful of exceptions. In Sydney, officers had to stop a number of people who surged towards the Harbour Bridge just moments before the midnight fireworks, while South Australian Assistant Commissioner Scott Duval says there were 89 arrests, all up across his state.
There are always those that just can't make good decisions, but if you look at the numbers of people out enjoying themselves, really the numbers of arrests and reports really in a pro rata sense are quite low.
While a likely record crowd lined the harbour last night to watch Sydney's fireworks in all its glory, Sydney's Mayor Clover Moore rapt to see Sydney-siders back out in force to bring in the new year.
It has been really tough the last few years, but everyone was here to celebrate last night, and I think everyone is looking forward to a fantastic 2023.
And the Bureau says it's now more likely than not that the remains of Cyclone Ellie that's drenching the WA Kimberley will move offshore and re-intensify over the ocean to the north of the East Pilbara around Wednesday.
Get personalised hair loss treatment in 5 minutes delivered to your door. Clinically proven treatment for men and women. One pill taken daily. thehairypill.com.au.
Rafael Nadal has shrugged off an upset loss at the United Cup, going down to Britain's Cameron Norrie just 2 weeks out from the Australian Open.
Well, it was not a disaster at all. I can do things, of course, better, and I need to do it.
In the EPL, wins to Fulham, Arsenal and Crystal Palace, while Man City and Everton played out a 1-1 draw, and a 5-point win against Taipei.
Taking a look at the weather, showers for Cairns today, a low of 23 degrees, reaching a top of 30. Looking for more news? Check out The Briefing, a podcast deep diving into the daily news headlines each morning on the Listener app.